skyline there of lower Manhattan on a gorgeous day for baseball at Citi Field. It's the Cubs and the Mets next on the show. Now from the borough of Queens in Flushing, New York, MLB The Show has baseball from beautiful Citi Field. Today it's the finale of this four-game set between the Central leading Chicago Cubs and the New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, as we get set to finish off this four-game set here today, let's check out what's happened so far.
Yeah, it hasn't been much of a series so far, at least as far as these fans here are concerned. They've seen their guys lose the first 3 games so far, so things are going to need to change quick, or else they're going to be looking at a 4-game sweep at home.
More from the guys moving forward this afternoon, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as their order will read like this. They'll go to work against the hard-throwing right-hander Matt Harvey, as you see his numbers there. Jesse Padilla will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game. And that one misses as well, so it's a poor start here this afternoon as it's a 4-pitch walk to get things going.
And remember, he's coming off a loss in his last start, so if he keeps doing things like walking the leadoff guy, he'll be in trouble here too.
Nate Scherholz will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. There's one. Back to Davis at first. It's a double play.
Boy, you want to talk about taking the wind right out of your sails? You get 2 on to start this ball game, and then a double play right here might just derail what was shaping up to be a big inning on the road.
Tyler Colvin will get his first shot here, trying to come through with 2 away and a runner at third. 1-1 pitch on the way. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Again, a 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's another 2-2. 3-2 now. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Go get that batter!
Now a fastball driven the other way out to deep left field. And out of here! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Number 21 for him on the season as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
And sometimes as a pitcher out there, you have to challenge guys up in the strike zone. The only thing is, it just can't be out over the middle of the plate. Here he got the fastball up all right, but he didn't get it in. So he extends his arms out there and he hits this ball a long, long way.
Emilio Bonifacio steps in now.
Easy batter, free swinger.
Pitch by Harvey is hit right back past him on the mound, and this is going to continue into center field for a base hit.
And that at-bat right there, that's exactly why this guy's such a tough out. I mean, he's not going to launch too many balls into the stands, but he will do this, and that's work the count in his favor and then come through with a solid single.
Chris Coughlin will get his first cuts here with two gone now and a runner at first. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Two for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this two-run home run. Home half of the first now from Citi Field. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Time now to meet the Mets as the starting lineup for the New York Mets in this one looks like this. Chet Steadman will be on the mound to face them. He's a guy that's got pretty good command of his pitches, but he's got to make sure he doesn't fall in love with the fastball because guys in the past have had a tendency to sit on it and have success against him. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Daniel Murphy will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. 1-1 on its way to Murphy. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And this ball will be chopped foul. One-two pitch here is a routine grounder to third. Throw by Bonifacio is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Ruben Tejada will dig in now, and he, like many others, was held hitless in the shutout yesterday afternoon. Tejada waits for the 1-1. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, center fielder,
Eric Young Jr. will get his first opportunity now, currently sitting in 4th place in the National League in stolen bases. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
The 3-1. Center field. And the catch made there by Coughlin to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Cubs lead this one 2-0. Travis James will stand in now, 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And he's kicked off the second with a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, yeah, his first hit of the series here, and he makes it a good one, all right, as this one clears the wall by plenty. And back in the dugout, you can imagine he's probably saying, it's about time.
Alex Rodriguez will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game.
Let's go, Matt.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And the pitch. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Young is in his tracks now. 1 gone.
Batting 9th, pitcher,
Chet Steadman will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. The 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Here's the payoff pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And he got him.
Well, yeah, but even though that's just going to go in the books as a strikeout, it was pretty expensive in terms of pitches. And when you think pitcher on pitcher, that's what you'd like your guy to go up there and do. At least give someone a battle.
Jesse Padilla will get a second shot now. He worked out a walk to open the ball game. Swing hard liner to left center. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. Steve, Eric, and I are back with more after this. Curtis Granderson will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. The 3-1 is on the way. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
And the payoff pitch is reached for and sent on the ground to third. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Well, and that's exactly what you want to do right there. Get yourself another ground ball, and that's a good way to start the second as he gets the easy ground out.
David Wright will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. 3-2, here it is. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And no problem out there for Colvin, and there are 2 away now.
And you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Ike Davis will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Still down 3-0. Nate Scherholz is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Really?
Now here's a shot toward the gap in left center, and they're not going to run this one down. This should be extra bases to start the inning. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That's a great swing there. Leading off an inning, it's a fastball, but he just goes right with it and drives it the other way toward the gap. He's going to wind up on second here with a leadoff double.
Anthony Rizzo will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up behind the bag at second. Tejada backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Well, anytime you get an RBI guy to the plate with less than 2 outs, he does that, he is not happy. That's the kind of at-bat that'll stick with you for a while.
Tyler Colvin will step in with a couple of RBIs already and looking for more. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You can tell a lot about how effective this guy is going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Let's go, Matt.
Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Now they will get the out at first, and on top of that, the runner hesitated, and he's forced to stay put.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike 3, But then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. That's heading for the hole, and it'll indeed find the hole into right. He's 2 for 2. It's a base hit. And the throw from Young is right there. He is out at the plate. 1 left for the Cubs, but they lead it 3-0. Chris Young will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. And he'll kick off the home third with a home run. It's a solo shot for Chris Young, number 10 for him on the year. And the Mets will cut the deficit now to 3-1.
Well, so much for 6 up and 6 down. He leads off the third here with a long home run to get his guys on the board.
Travis d'Arnaud will get his first cuts here. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Matt Harvey will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Yeah, you want to put this down to the right side, force that first baseman to field it, but that ball's bunted just way too hard. So that's a good decision defensively to go ahead and take the force at second.
Daniel Murphy will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Now a ball hit back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Ruben Tejada will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
Now a swing and a miss by Tejada as he becomes out number 2.
Oh, that's just a blazer right there. He says, enough with trying to get you to chase. This is mano a mano, and he throws it right past him.
Eric Young Jr. will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd. Here comes a 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. And now the runners will get a head start here with 2 away.
And that's an important factor, too, because that's the tying run over there at first base. So he's likely scoring on an extra base hit.
Throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Mets draw a hair closer thanks to the solo home run. 3 complete from Citi Field. It's the Cubs 3 and the Mets 1. Chris Coghlan will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
You got nothing, Cubs.
Right there, Murphy at second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow!
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Travis James will see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. Gets under it a bit as this is hit high in the air out toward left center. Granderson is camped under this one. 2 gone.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. And guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Alex Rodriguez will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now a swing and a ground ball to third. There to get it is Wright. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down in order, and it's still 3-1. Curtis Granderson will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Not only do you not want to lose this guy, you got more trouble right there in the on-deck circle.
And the fastball is lined into right field for a leadoff single.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
David Wright will try it again. He flew out his first time. That one's in there, 3-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Runner at first is Granderson here with nobody out. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
Check on Granderson, now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. One there, on to first, and that'll take care of right, a double play.
Well, that's just made to order right there. 2 hops to short, easy pivot, not a lot of heat at second base. That's just a pretty routine double play.
Ike Davis will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. And he'll go the other way with the fastball as this is on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. They still trail it here 3-1. Chet Steadman will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. Sliced down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, apparently he just got his gas tank refilled during the last half inning, because I'll tell you, he's come out looking as sharp as he has the whole ballgame.
Jesse Padilla will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And this ball's pulled on the ground down the line to first. And Davis will just watch this go by. It's a fair ball. Throwing to second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Hard hit ball right here, right down the line. And you be the judge. Is this fair or is it foul? Whew, that's awfully close. It looked like it indeed hopped right over the bag, and that's all it's got to do. He's going to wind up at second base here with 2 bases.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and Shearholtz is retired for the second out.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Anthony Rizzo will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Comes set, now the pitch. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Granderson is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand one, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Chris Young will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Swing and a high chopper. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Travis d'Arnaud will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. The 3-2 pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Now batting. Catcher.
Let's check the grip on that last split-fingered pitch. You can see how wide his fingers get across the top of the baseball, and that's what gives it the backspin needed to be effective.
Matt Harvey will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. Will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Tyler Colvin will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now a ball swung on and hit to Davis over at first. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone missing here in the middle innings. Sort of reinvented himself out there and has really turned things around.
Emilio Bonifacio will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there, so even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Chris Coghlan will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Hard hit towards center. In there, a base hit. And he continues to hit the ball well, as that'll push his hitting streak up to 7 games now. Travis James will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. A little bit outside. 2-1. You'd have to think a walk here would hasten his exit from the ball game.
Yeah, he can't let that happen. In a close game like this, you've got to make him put it in play.
And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And another throw over. And that, in fact, is going to wind up out of play. So a costly mistake there.
Don't even bother going to the plate. Just sit down.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk. So now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Alex Rodriguez.
Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And he's already made the change. That's going to do it for Matt Harvey. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Carlos Torres will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. Alex Rodriguez will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. And he swings and hits this ball high in the air and deep to left center field. Young retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Daniel Murphy will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Ruben Tejada will dig in now with the runner on base. And you know, Eric, after the error, he's got to be careful out there on the mound.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to let errors go as it is, but when it's your error, way tougher. You feel like you need to make amends on your own, and that can get you into even bigger trouble.
Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. There to take it in is Coughlin, and there's your first out.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Eric Young Jr. will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Right there at the belt, 1 and 2 now.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
Lined into left center. And he is going to reach. It's a base hit. And he'll make it over to third base safely, so that puts runners at the corners with only 1 gone.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You've got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
Curtis Granderson will come forward now, and a great RBI chance here with runners at the corners.
and these opportunities have been few and far between so far. They've got to make something happen soon, or this game might just get away from them.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And Granderson swings and misses that time as he's down on strikes for route number 2.
That changeup's been real effective for him so far. Guys have been falling behind in the count, so they're forced to protect. And this thing looks so good coming out of his hand that they just go ahead and chase after it.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 2 left for the Mets. Score holds. It's 3-1. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Ryan Buckner is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Ryan Buckner.
Get strike 3 here.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Now batting, second baseman.
Jesse Padilla will stand in now following the leadoff walk. And might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
Let's get through here.
Here's the 1-1. Good riding action to that thing, and it's balled and 2 strikes.
Forget it, guys. Double him up right here.
On the ground towards second. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Nate Sherholz will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Now a ball hit down the line in the air. This has a chance, and oh, it's high off the foul pole for a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Home run number 5 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, all he could do was just stand there and watch this one. The right fielder was never going to have any sort of play. And as you see, this one's hooking hard, but winds up just clanking off that right field foul pole and way up there, too.
Number 66.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Anthony Rizzo will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
Fouled back. Here comes a 1-2. Liner caught by Wright down at third. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it. 2 away now.
Hey, you got to be quick down there. It's the hot corner. Seems like a third baseman, most of the plays you have, it's either on you in a heartbeat or it's a slow roller. Not a whole lot of plays in between, but he stays with it to make the play there.
Tyler Colvin will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Two, 1. 3-1. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Cubs 5. And Alex Patton will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
16, Alex Patton.
Ike Davis will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. And now some action in the Cubs bullpen as Jeff Samardzija has begun to crank it up. And a good fastball here as he pops him up back behind second base. Padilla will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 1.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Chris Young will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you've got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Now the 1-2. And that's swung on and missed as Young punches out, and that's out number 2.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Travis d'Arnaud will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Scherholtz is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. They're down here 5-1. And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Jose Valverde will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Juan Lagares will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Emilio Bonifacio will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he might be pressing his luck a little now. That's 2 straight pitches right down the middle.
Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting them with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
Chris Coghlan will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Coghlan awaiting the 1-1. Got him lunging for 1 there as this is pushed foul off to the left. It's 1-2 now. Right there, Murphy at second. Throw on to Davis at first, and there's out number 2.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Travis James will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. Base hit.
Yeah, a hot shot that time and a tough read down there at third base. He just couldn't get the leather on it.
Alex Rodriguez will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-1. There goes the runner. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Juan Lagares will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And this is swung on and bounced to shortstop. And a throw on to first by A-Rod is in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 28, second baseman,
Daniel Murphy will stand in. He reached on an error last time through. Swung on and missed, 3-2. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
3-2 pitch.
Here we go.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Boy, that's some movement out there on the mound. You see that as a righty, he'll naturally fall off a bit to the first base side of the mound, and he just uses that momentum to field this thing on the run and do it all himself.
Ruben Tejada will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Full count now, 3-2. Eric Young Jr. would be next. Here's a fastball that's hit sharply to the left side, and it's going to find the hole for a 2-out knock.
Well, you've got a big lead out there on the mound, so on 3-2, it's challenge time. He comes with the good fastball here, but this ball gets turned around for a solid single. That's all right, though. Better that than walking.
Eric Young Jr. will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. Oh, and that's knocked down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jeff Samardzija is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Freddie Santiago is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Curtis Granderson will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Fouled back. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Here's the full count offering. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. 2 left for the Mets. They're down 5-1. Alex Rodriguez to get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th. Here comes the 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
Come on, man.
And this is on the ground to 3rd. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Center fielder number 27, Santiago.
Freddie Santiago will stand in now. Switch hitter batting from the left side here. In there, 1-2 now. Now here it comes. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Jesse Padilla will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time. Oh, look out now. Guys don't like it when you miss up and in like that. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
This is up the middle, and it's going to get into center field. It's a 2-out hit.
Yeah, they tried to go inside again. I like the call, but you know, this time he was ready for it. He drives this one for a solid base hit.
Nate Scherholtz will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. One left for the Cubs. They're up 5-1. David Wright will stand in, and he's been quiet today, but you just wonder if that's going to last the entire 9 innings.
Normally it doesn't. But give these guys credit. They've had a plan of attack. They've stuck to it, and they've gotten good results.
Out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2. Waiting on deck is Ike Davis. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And Could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Ike Davis will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, this is due justice for the guy on the mound. He probably should have had the strikeout on the last pitch, but, you know, at the plate, you got to know you're not going to get that pitch called the ball twice in a row.
Lucas Duda will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 21, Lucas Duda.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Just get it 90 feet closer.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Travis d'Arnaud is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And I think this is a good decision here to let the setup guys stay on to finish this one off. He goes out to pick up the rare save with an excellent effort.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And the brightest star for the Cubs this afternoon was this fellow right here, Nate Shearholtz. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 5-1. So long from New York.